Hello guys, I just wanted to make this video for the people who are interested in making online multiplayer videos on Guzzlers Extreme, or at least being part of this series. Now for those of you who are interested, I want to explain how things should go. This is going to be a bit of a short video explaining what you need to be part of this series that is currently in the planning phase. First of all, you obviously will need a computer that will run Guzzlers Extreme just fine. If you know, or if you want to know if your computer is strong enough to run it, you can check the description of this video for a link leading to technical.city to see if it can handle the game. You'll need to have a document of your computer specs so you can put them in the website. There's a way you can have the specs of your computer be displayed and saved in a document, so you'll need to do a Google search on how to see your GPU and CPU. Once you've retrieved information about your GPU and CPU, put them into the website to see how they'll be for the minimum and recommended requirements. If the bar for both of them don't reach the recommended requirements but exceed the minimum requirements, you'll need to lower the graphics in the game to have a smooth experience. However, if your machine doesn't reach either of those requirements, it's time to upgrade your hardware. The game's minimum GPU and CPU requirements are a GeForce 8800 GT and Core 2 Duo E4400 respectively. The recommended requirements are the Radeon HD 6850 and Core Quad Q6600. My machine has a GeForce RTX 3060 for the GPU and a Core i5-12400 for the CPU, which very well surpasses those, especially the GPU, so I can run the game and record it 100% smoothly. Also, pardon my stuttering there. The second most important part, you need a Steam account since Guzzlers Extreme's online multiplayer is only available on Steam, as the other releases don't have online multiplayer and is a missed opportunity. Making a Steam account is free, but purchasing Guzzlers Extreme obviously requires money. The game by itself is $24.99, while the gold pack is $34.99, which includes both the DLCs it came with, Full Metal Frenzy and Full Metal Zombie, as you saw on the top there. However, you only need to purchase the base game in order to play online multiplayer. The DLCs for this game are completely optional, even though having them both does help if we ever want to tackle the zombie game modes. You should also make sure that you play with your preferred controller type. Technically, it doesn't matter what kind of controls you use as long as you're used to them. I personally use a PS5 controller to play, so any kind of controls work. If you're fine with either of them, it's best to check them out in the settings menu and see which buttons are which. The controller buttons are described that, well, the controller buttons aren't described that well when using a controller, so I advise editing the buttons so you can experiment with a scheme you're comfortable with. I use the default control setting myself. Test them out in the offline single-player modes and find out what suits you best. The third important part of being in this planned video series is that you'll need a Discord account, which is also free to do. You'll need to be part of the Arcade Racing Heaven Discord server to get the notice of when I'm going to be hosting a stream of Guzzlers Extreme and even some other games that I plan to do. If you want the link, shoot me your Discord in the comments so I can invite you to the server and that you can set roles for yourself in there. We are willing to play with commentary enabled, so I advise that you join the Discord call whenever I stream the game in the server, as I too will be recording online races via OBS. Pick something appropriate to speak into so that we can hear you in the call as we play. A USB microphone is best, but a gaming headset with an adjustable mic or a phone will work in a pinch. Don't speak too close or too far away from your microphone. Give your face room to move, but not so much room that you have to reach to move your head closer to the mic. Also, make sure to adjust the sensitivity of your microphone in the settings menu on Discord to make sure that not a lot of noise in the background is picked up. You can do this by clicking on the user settings, which is the gear icon on the bottom left, voice and video under app settings, and unchecking the automatically determine input sensitivity option, which will allow you to manually change the sensitivity. Do be sure to change the input device to the device that you're going to use and selecting voice activity for the input mode, which should already be selected. Run testing on your microphone too. Make sure that everything is working as intended before joining the server. You should also turn off your voice chat volume in the game by selecting options and then sound. Turn down the voice chat volume to 0% to avoid having you and other players give and receive voice feedback through Discord in the game. I'll show you. This is the setting you should set to 0 to give you some idea of what to do. The fourth and final thing you need to know is to have fun and treat other people with respect. If you find that someone playing with us is better than you, make an effort to try and improve your driving and understand the game's physics and how everything works. Playing in the offline single player mode is best for learning all the basic stuff, but playing with other and more experienced players leads to better growth. The more you play and learn, the better you'll get and understand how everything in the game works. Try going for as many achievements as possible too. If you want to be a bully in the game, this game is a great way to show that. After all, this is a car combat racing game, so it should come as no surprise if you want to be a bully on the track. As long as you respect other racers, they'll respect you as well, and you'll make new friends. What we'll do at the room varies depending on what we want. Be sure to vote on what I want and to just go with it. I'll be giving enough time for people to get more and more used to the game, even if they're not that greatly skilled at it to begin with. And that'll be it for this video. If you're interested or have any questions about anything regarding this idea, please let me know in the comments. That's it for now. Thanks for watching, and I'm looking forward to seeing you on the track, or in the arena, whichever suits you more.